If you're like me, you probably have a drawer full of odd socks somewhere. You don't know what to do with them. Oh, sure, you might have a pea head like old man Sedgwick, and you can use them as toques. But for the rest of us, may I humbly suggest the sock tool belt. So simple, it's breathtaking. Appreciate it. Had kind of a life-changing experience last week. Bernice and I went into town to get some nails, and I just started losing it. You know, I started yelling at every other car on the road, and that's when I was walking down the sidewalk. And then in the hardware store, I'm giving the clerk grief because he's forcing me to buy a whole box of nails when I only need 3. I go out in the parking lot and start hassling some squeegee kid. You know, I got real upset that he's pointing out dirt on my windshield when he hasn't had a bath since '93. I'm going crazy. Then I hop in the van and I peel rubber right out of the parking lot. I'm blowing a gasket here. And Bernice says, settle down, settle down. She gives me this card to help people like me that have to improve their behavior. Kind of make you settle down, be nicer, you know, and this helps you. You look at tips on here, helping me be a kinder, gentler, more forgiving, and more helpful friend to all that I meet. Eh? The idea is, you help people out, you be kind to people, and then you receive an abundance of rewards, both spiritual and physical. Right here on the card.
Hey, Red.
Yeah.
Finished with the possum van. Thanks for lending it to me.
Well, no problem, Winston. If I can help you, I'm happy to do that.
Okay. I gotta tell you, I can't believe how much that van holds. You know, I got every one of my sewage pumps inside of it.
I'm glad it was to your liking.
Anyway, I'd suggest airing it out for the next couple of days. There was some spillage.
Oh, man. Treasure your friend. You didn't leave any treasures in there, did you?
No. But here's $20. Thanks for the trouble.
Oh, man, well, there's a physical and spiritual reward right there. I'm telling you.
Mr. Green, can I borrow the van till tomorrow?
Oh, sure you can, Mike. You don't even have to ask.
Well, yes, I do. It sounds better in court.
All right, here you go. You might want to drive with the windows open for a while.
Okay.
Yeah, I just returned the van today. I borrowed it yesterday.
That's an interesting anecdote.
I gave Red $20 to show my appreciation.
Well, I don't appreciate things as much as you.
No, Mike, don't worry about that. I'm happy to help you if I can. You don't have to pay me anything.
The least you could do is pay for the gas.
Okay, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll fill the gas tank up before I return it. How about that?
That sounds good to me.
Seems fair.
Yeah.
Deal?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Bye.
Get the tips.
Well, it's time to play the Possum Lodge word game. Ha! And today we're on location in Ranger Gord's Fire Watch Tower. And for Ranger Gord, he's going to be playing for the grand prize of the Possum Calendar Girl.
Can I see that?
Yeah, of course.
I'm glad you like the prize, Gord. You're going to be able to concentrate on the game? You're going to be all right with the game, Gord? Gord, we have a game.
What?
We're going to play a game. We got a game to play.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
What are these called again?
What called?
These beautiful things.
What?
This and this and this.
What, the women?
Women, yes.
Can I take the calendar back and then we can just get on with...
Give me the
you
calendar.
just- Give me the calendar. We gotta give the calendar. Calendar, you're gonna give me a paper cut. Okay. Uncle Red, you have 30 seconds to get Ranger Gord to say the following word. Water. Water.
Yeah, all right.
Go.
All right, Gord. The body retains 90% of this.
Lightning.
Okay. This is something you drink.
Oh, vinegar and sap.
Okay, no, sorry. That's my fault. Not you. This is something normal people drink.
Oh, beer.
Yeah. Okay. But this has no taste to it.
Oh, American beer?
Almost out of time, Uncle Red.
Yeah. All right, Gord. What is the most important weapon when you're fighting a forest fire? Huh? Yeah.
All right, yes. Spotting it before it spreads. Okay, I know that. Think I didn't know that? Huh? I was tired, all right? I hadn't slept all winter. I dozed off. Wake up. Next thing I know, 50 square miles on fire. You think I meant to leave the hot plate on? Well, let me tell you something, all right? I put that behind me now. All right? That is water under the bridge. I don't care. Oh.
Hey, Harold. How's it going, huh?
Oh, Uncle Red, hi. It's going. Hey, you're all dressed up. Look
Well,
sharp.
Thank you very much.
Going to court?
No, Harold, no. Big day today, isn't it? Huh? Wasn't there kind of a special event maybe, let's say, about 19 years ago, eh? Wonder what that event could be, huh?
My 9th birthday.
You mean you're older than 19, Harold? You're 19 plus 9?
28.
28.
28.
Oh, you mean it was 28 years ago today I went over to the hospital to help your parents through the disappointment? Huh?
They were happy to have me.
Well, we didn't have any more. What does that tell you, Harold?
I know you're teasing. I know you're teasing. And I appreciate it, too.
Yeah.
I really appreciate you getting dressed up, because when you show up in lodge wear,
Yeah.
I get very embarrassed.
Well, I'm fair on here. Got a gift for you.
A gift?
Check this
A
out.
gift? Thank
Check
you
it out.
very much.
Check it out.
For
Look
me,
it
I
up.
love
Yeah.
gifts. I love gifts when they're for me, because it's my video effects switcher from the show.
Yeah.
I do not know what to say.
Don't say anything, Harold. Hit the audio button. Wait till you hear this, Harold. Okay.
Oh. Security. Security. 4. Desk 4, security, please.
This is the repair shop part of the show we call If It Ain't Broke, You're Not Trying. Joining us today is Dalton Humphrey. What do you got for us, Dalton?
You know anything about electronics, Red?
Oh, sure, yeah, with the transistors and the diodes and the printed circuit boards with the microchips there.
Yep. Yeah, I don't either.
Come on, give me a chance. I might fluke one, you know.
Well, all right. Yeah, okay. Well, I brought in my remote control. No, don't take it out of the pail there, Red. No, don't do that.
How come?
Well, you know, it won't turn off. You know, it's sending out a signal all the time. It's got all the garage doors in the neighborhood opening, turning all the microwave ovens on. Guy across the street's got a pacemaker. Haven't seen him in a couple of days. As long as it stays in the metal pail, it's safe.
We'll just take the batteries out of her, and that'll shut the whole unit down. How'd this happen, anyway?
Well, you know, I was in the living room watching TV, and Anne-Marie was in the kitchen making dinner, and I was watching the Masterpiece Theater and the Monster Truck Pull and the 3-ball games and the WWF. Just...
Yeah, you had that remote humming, didn't you?
Oh, boy, I was working that baby. Yeah, till Anne-Marie yelled, "Pick one and watch it!"
Yeah, why not that one? What did you say to that?
Well, now this is where the discrepancy comes in, right? Because I believe that I said, "Okay, sorry, honey."
Yeah.
But apparently, what she heard was, "Mind your own business."
I see.
And that's when she came in and grabbed the remote and took it.
Seems to have a fair bit of goo in it here.
Yeah, that's Anne-Marie's special clam chowder.
Oh, yeah.
Think you can fix that, Red?
No, you know, I think maybe you should get Anne-Marie to change the channels for you from now on. I'm guessing at this point she's a little remote. Hey. Don't tell her I said that.
Don't tell her I laughed.
You know, when I was a kid, we ate chocolate bars, candy, bubble gum, that kind of thing. When you ate that stuff, you knew it was bad for you, and that was most of the appeal. Well, now they're making candy like this, out of fruit. Fruit isn't bad for you. Where's the fun in that? But there is something interesting here. The way they make this stuff. I figure all they do is squish the living daylights out of fruit, turn it into a vinyl-like sheet. Very similar to prehistoric times where the dinosaurs would sit on coal with so much pressure, they'd turn it into diamonds. Dinosaurs actually had a fascination with diamonds, which is why so many old people wear all the jewelry. So it's only logical that if I could squish some fruit, like, say, these apples, with enough force, I could pave my driveway. They're telling me it takes about 1 million tons of pressure to turn coal into diamonds. I haven't actually experienced that much pressure since I met my wife's parents. I do have an oil drum here. In fact, I got 5 of them. They're 45 gallons each. I fill them up with water. I figure that's 500 pounds apiece, but there's 5 of them. And then, of course, the weight is concentrated on the small part of the edge that touches the ground. So you take the total weight divided by the cosine of the tangent. Now, you do the math. I have no idea. Now, I needed a handle to attach this oil drum to the front bumper, so I just ripped one off my lawnmower and spread it out a little bit. It means I can't cut the lawn now, but I'll get over it. Then I just duct taped the whole unit to the front bumper. Actually, that was the hard part. The other oil drums were a lot easier to mount. And I've already filled them up with water, so we're pretty well ready to go. You may want to use low gear on this, because you've added about 7 tons to the gross vehicle weight. Actually, with that much weight, you can turn any fruit into asphalt. Bananas might be, a little slippery, but, with the peaches, you're going to get kind of a cobblestone effect. I decided to go with apples, because I have apples. And in a minute, I'm going to turn them into applesauce you can drive on. So remember, if women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy. And now, as the British used to say when they rode into Scotland, let's go crush some Macintoshes. I want to talk to you older guys out there. As the years go by, you end up looking into the bathroom mirror like you're looking under the hood of a used car. You see a lot of old parts, loose joints, and a tired power plant that uses up an awful lot of fuel for what you get out of it. Now, most guys just put lower watt bulbs into the bathroom, but some guys are actually going out and getting a facelift. Please, think twice about that. You're only fooling yourself. No matter how many wrinkles you take out of the bodywork, you won't stop the transmission from slipping. Plus, you are messing with a good thing. See, the world does not expect much from us middle-aged guys. As long as we can sit up at the table, take out the garbage, maybe show up at work every once in a while, we pretty much carry our own weight. Once you start looking 25, people are going to expect things from you that you can't deliver. Things like energy, ambition, or any kind of a clue about anything. So I say just let the wrinkles and the jowls and the eye bags come. Because when you look like a basset hound, everybody will leave you alone. And let's be honest, that's all we really want. If you want to look younger, try smiling. It's cheap and it'll lift a lot more than your face. Remember, I'm pulling for you. We're all in this together. Well, I'm not doing too bad on the behavior modification plan here. I had the one slip up. The waitress made a little mistake and brought me a wheat germ shake and a tofu burger. And it somehow got airborne, but I did clean it up as best I could. There's only so much you can do with that grass cloth wallpaper,
Mr. Green, thanks for the van.
Oh, no problem.
I left the park out back. Oh, here's an extra $10 for your trouble.
Oh, well, thanks, Mike, but I thought you were just going to fill it up with gas instead.
Oh, I filled up the gas tank. Yeah, sure, that's a bonus.
And the rewards just keep on coming. So what'd you put in, a regular or high test?
I'm not sure. Whatever Winston uses in his truck. Mr. Green, do you suppose I could borrow the van again tonight? Same deal, cash plus?
Sure, no problem.
Great.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta go.
Huh?
What's his problem?
He's got gas.
So how much the prize money did he give you?
What prize money?
The $100 he won last night driving your van in the demolition derby. Oh, yeah, there's another one tonight. As a matter of fact, I'm entering the septic truck into it. And the you-know-what's gonna fly.
I gotta stop. Mike! Hey, come on! Had some heavy pipe and propane tanks and whatnot to get out of the warehouse. It was up on the second floor in town there, and so Walter was going to help me. It's pretty heavy. It's very heavy. The cast iron pipe. Well, I can't pick them up. Once I get them up, okay, just hand it to me. I'll be all right now. Oh, that's heavy. Oh, that's a lot of weight to that. Why don't I just So I set that down on the shelf and put on my truss here. Oh! All right, no, wait, we need a better plan. Now, here's a way to use your brain and also teach the kids about physics. Come on, Walter, come on. I got a better idea. Walter, just leave it. Walter, leave it. Come on, a better idea. We're up on the second floor, and that's the truck I want to put her in, and so we got a pulley. See what's happening? We got a pulley, we got a crate, and we got a hunk of rope. This is just using your brain instead of your brawn. So get Walter, you go down there, and I'll toss you down the rope and the crate. We'll bring the crate up and put the stuff in the crate and take her down that way. So make that a good knot there, Walter. And here comes the rope. Now, see, kids, this is the whole thing. Newton's law that nothing's worth a fig. And haul on up there. Now, Walter's very, very strong. A lot of upper body strength, and I have more of the lower body strength from sitting, I think. And okay, I'll pull that in there now. You just stay calm for a minute, Walter. I'll load up the stuff, propane tanks, and those are heavy units, and it's the cast iron pipes, though, that really have the weight to them. By golly, so I'm getting her in there. All right, I think we got a pretty good load. You think you can hold that, Walter? Yeah, should be all right. Should be fine. Boy, I hope he weighs enough. Oh, and apparently not, and I've jammed his fingers up into the... So it's gonna... Oh, now, the problem is there's too much weight in the crate, so if I take the weight out of the crate, this should help really. Maybe one more should do it, and just kind of ease it. Well, she's getting lighter. No, one more, I guess. That should do it. No, okay, one more. All right, one. Oh, that's too much, baby. Oh. Okay. Okay, I took too much weight out of that, but let's get the rest of the stuff. Oh, here it comes. There we go. Okay, now, tell me, Walter, wasn't that easier? I thought so. Back in the 1930s, multiple births were rare. Everybody knew about the Dion quintuplets and the cash cow that had been. So it was no surprise when our local town council tried to drum up interest in the birth of the Manning triplets. Born to Carlotta and Max Manning on August 24th, 1932, was a set of triplets, the Manning triplets. All identical, especially in looks. They were all boys. They were named Snap, Crackle, and Pop. That was the winning entry in a contest sponsored by our local paper, the Possum Lake Daily Movement. The town built an addition on the family home to house the new arrivals and to seat 150 paying customers on bleachers inside the house. The family got the home, and the town got all the gate receipts, plus all the merchandising rights and future considerations if the parents were crazy enough to try this stunt again.
Well, it was a disaster. Nobody came. I mean, who'd come to see 3 identical boys when you could drive a few hours more and gawk at 5 identical girls, plus get a chance to see what French people look like? And the story came out that Mr. Manning had been in Europe when the boys were born. Plus, he'd been abroad for the entire year before that. And it took the heartwarming luster of innocence off the story, if you get my drift.
When Mayor Dennis Flaherty was named by Mrs. Manning as the boy's father, he confessed and immediately sued for half the gate receipts. He was turfed out of office later that day. Many years from then, a broken man, his dying words were, "Bad things come in threes."
Growing up, those Manning triplets did all kinds of sports, and they always did them together. Started with baseball. They played first, second, and third base for the Possum Lake Marker Boys. Even got their names on the record books as the only triplets to turn a triple play in a night game at home on natural grass prior to the 5th inning.
When all the trouble started in Turkey, the 3 Manning brothers and I went down and enlisted in the Possum County Light Dragoon Highlanders of Foot Rifles. Now, they never saw any combat action, since they were pretty green. And funnily enough, our country wasn't involved in the Turkish War in any way. Ironically, they wound up in the Army Postal Corps, sorting overflow mail for the Dion Quints. Of course, that involved a lot of heavy lifting. All 3 brothers injured their backs and had to be invalided out of the service. This led to the famous Manning rule that would never again allow members of the same family to sort mail in the same unit.
Using their honorable medical discharges, all 3 brothers went to work for the post office, where they went immediately on compensation until their retirement in 1987. The Manning triplets are still alive today. They're working on 3 separate volumes of their autobiography called Is This a Great Country or What? Come on, bring it in. Come on. Well, I'm back.
Mr. Green.
Not now, Mike. No, that tolerant do-gooder stuff is okay for some people, but it was killing me.
I think I picked up all the parts. I'd just like to apologize.
There's time for that later, Mike, okay? No, it's good to be nice to people and everything, but if all you're doing is keeping the anger inside, you will eventually turn into a spleen. You know what is good is going to the demolition derby, sir. I think there's something cathartic about seeing that much destruction. Unless, of course, it's happening to your own van.
I'll fix the van. I'll put it all together. Or if my parole officer lets me go to the city, I'll get you another one.
No. You just put my Possum van back together, Mike.
Okay, you got it. And I'll tell you what, I won't even charge you, okay?
Oh, thank you. Oh, well, here he is, the winner of the demo. I guess I gotta give you some congratulations, eh, Winston?
No, I didn't win.
Huh?
Oh, no. It was between me and my septic truck and Moose Thompson in a 73 Gremlin.
Man, your truck could crush that gremlin in a heartbeat.
Well, you'd think, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm lining them up for the kill, and I ran out of gas. Now, I don't get it, because I just filled up that truck a couple of days ago.
Well, you must have a leaky tank.
Yeah, you could probably fix it with a locking gas cap.
Oh, meeting time. Let's go.
Yeah, you guys go ahead. I'll be down in a minute. Yeah. My wife is watching. I'll be coming straight home after the meeting, and I gave the kinder, gentler thing a real good try, but, you know, I was afraid of getting to be so nice that you'd think I was cheating on you. And the rest of you, thanks for watching. On behalf of myself and the whole gang up here at Possum Lodge, you keep your stick on the ice.
All right, you guys, sit down, please. Everyone sit down. Here we go. Sit down. Okay, all rise.
Quando, Omni, Flunkus, Moritati. Sit down. Bow your heads, man's prayer. I'm a man, but I can change if I have to, I guess.